Well, welcome back. And in this story titled Rakarihi, Rakarihi is somebody's name. Okay, let us read and understand the story title. Prasiddham Pulindanamakam Rajyam Purandaraha Nama Raja Palayan Asit. Prasiddham, very famous. Pulindanamakam Rajyam, a kingdom in the name of Pulinda. Purandaraha Nama Raja, a king in the name of Purantaraha, Palayan Asit, he was ruling. Tasya Asthane Chatvaraha Swartha Sadhakaha Kapata Panditaha Asan. In his assembly, Chatvaraha Swartha Sadhakaha, self-motivated and achieving their selfish goal. That is selfish persons. Kapata Panditaha, cheating scholars, they were there. Te kenapi vyajena maharajatah paritoshikam praptumantaha sukhena jivanam yapayanti sma. Te ke kapata panditaha kenapi vyajena, in some context, maharajatah, from the king, paritoshikam praptumantaha, getting gifts from king, sukhena jivanam yapayanti sma. They were leading their life very happily. Ekada te chintitavantaha yat maharajatah kathanchit swarnam praptavyam iti. Ekada, once, te chintitavantaha, ke kapata panditaha, they chintitavantaha, they thought yat, that maharajatah, from the king, kathanchit, somehow, swarnam praptavyam iti, gold is to be obtained, like that. Etadanugunam te ekam yojanamapi kritavantaha. Etadanugunam, according to this thought, te kapata panditaha ekam yojanamapi kritavantaha. They did one idea. Kadachit rajasabha prachalanti asit. Once the assembly was going on, tatra upasthitaha ete panditaha rajanam muktamantaha. And these scholars who were present in the assembly told the king, Maharaja, Gataratrau vayam bhavataha janmakundalim drishtavantaha. O my lord, Gataratrau, in the last night, vayam, we people, bhavataha janmakundalim drishtavantaha. We saw your birth chart. Idanim grahanam anakulyam nasti bhavataha. Idanim, now, grahanam. Grahana means Grahana. Grahana means planetary position. Anukulyam nasti, it's not in your favor. Sadhyaha eva bhavataha hastau shaktahinau bhavetam. Immediately, sadhyaha means as early as possible, quickly. Bhavataha hastau, your hands, shaktihinau bhavetam. Your hands become powerless. Maybe you may get a stroke, something like that. Netrayohu drishti shaktihi api apagantum arhati. And you may lose your sight also. Anyani angani api shaktihinani bhaveyuhu iti. And other body parts also lose its strength. Like that, they told. Tada dikbhantaha raja prishtavan. Then the confused and directionless king asked, Etasyaha apattaha rakshanartham kopi upayaha na syatva iti. Etasyaha apattaha, from this apat means some calamity, difficulty. Rakshanartham, to save. Kopi upayaha na syatva. Is there not any solution to safeguard from these bad things? Kutava nasyat maharaja, why not it is their king? Ekasmin shubhe shukravasare bhavata swarnamayaha parashuhu svikaraniyaha. Ekasmin shubhe shukravasare, on one shubha means auspicious shukravasare, Friday, bhavata, by you, swarnamayaha parashuhu svikaraniyaha. One axe made of gold or full of gold is to be taken. Tena parashuna hastaha yavat shrantaha na bhavati tavat vrikshachchedanam karaniyam. Tena parashuna, by that axe, hastaha yavat shrantaha na bhavati. As long as the hands not get tired. Tavat, till that time. Vrikshachchedanam karaniyam. You have to cut the tree. Anantaram sacha parashuhu uttamaya panditaya kasmaichit dattavyaha. Then that axe is to be given to some good scholar. Yetena grahaha anukulaha bhavanti. By that the planetary position will be in your favor. Bhavane apattaha rakshitaha bhavishyati. And you will get protected from that bad positions or disfavoring conditions. Iti suchitavantaha te kapata panditaha. Like that cheating scholars told. Raja tat kshane eva sabham visritya swarnakaran ahutavan. Sabham vistritya. Immediately tat kshane eva. Immediately the king dispersed the meeting. Swarnakaran ahutavan. And he called the goldsmith. Swarnamayam uttamam parashum nirmatum adishtavancha. And he ordered to make one gold axe. Anantaram Raja Panditaihi Suchite Shubhe Muhurte. And on the auspicious day or the time accordingly told by that Pandita, Mangalavadhyaihi saha, with some auspicious instruments, music, Shobha Yatraya Rajodhyanam Gatavan. And in a very ceremonious way, he reached the king's garden. Tatra sarovarasya parshve sthitasya vrikshasya kachana shakaha shushkaha asan. Tatra, there in the garden, sarovarasya parshve sthitasya vrikshasya kashchana shakaha. Some of the branches which was near that lake in the garden, shushkaha asan, it was dry. Raja tam vriksham aruhya swarna parashuna shakhachedanam kartum arabdhavan. And having climbed on the tree, the king started to cut that branches. Kintu anabhyasa vashat tasya hastaha shrantaha. Because of his not having practice, his hands became tired. Haste kampanam utpannam. And the hands started trembling or shivering. Kampana vashat hastat chutaha swarna parashuhu sarovare apatat. Because of that shaking and shivering, the axe got slipped from his hand, fallen in the lake. Tatkhane eva kechana tarana nipunaha sarovaram avatartum siddhaha jataha. Tatkhane eva. On that very moment, kechana tarana nipunaha. Some experts in swimming, sarovaram avatartum siddhaha jataha. They became prepared to enter into that lake. Tavata durasthat kamalapatra samuhat kaschana krishnavarniyaha akaraha jalat udgataha. Tavata, by that time, when the swimming experts were about to get into that lake, Tavata, by that time, durasthat kamalapatra samuhat, from at a long distance, in a kamalapatra samuha, means the lotus leaf, which is spread down that lake, kaschana krishnavarniyaha, some black colored, akaraha, some rupa, some form, jalat udgataha, it came up from the water. You can see in the picture, somebody came out from the water. Sacha akaraha swahaste sthitam ayomayam parashum tiram prati akshipat. Sacha akaraha, and that form, swahaste sthitam ayomayam parashum, the iron axe which was in his hand, tiram prati akshipat, and it threw on the akshipat. It threw on the bank of that lake. Tatra sammilitaha sarve etam vichitram akaram drishtva bhitaha santaha. And all the people who were assembled there, they got feared by looking at that form of that person who came out from water. And they asked, Kaha bhavan iti uchchaihi prishtavantaha. Who are you? Like that they asked loudly. Tada saha vichitraha akaraha. Then that peculiar form, aham raka iti karkashaswarena vadanne jale nimagnaha bhavat. I am Raka, like that, telling in a rough voice. He again immersed in the water. Swarnamayam parashum ayomayam kritavataha tasya Raka namakasya samarthyam drishtva sarve ascharya chakitaha. Swarnamayam parashum, the axe which was full of gold, ayomayam kritavataha, and the person who made it into iron, tasya Raka namasya samarthyam, and of that Raka named person's capacity or ability, drishtva, having seen, sarve ascharya chakitaha, all became wonderstruck. Agre kim karaniyam iti kopina janati. What is to be done next like that? No one knows. Mahata vishadena pratyagataha raja sabham ayojya bhuktavan. Mahata vishadena, with great sadness, pratyagataha raja, the king who returned, sabham ayojya, arranging the assembly, uktavan, told. Dinadvayabhyantare tasya Raka namakasya moolam jnatavyam asmabhihi. By us, within 2 days, we have to know the root of that, the complete detail of that Raka named person. Anyatha saha asmakam koshe sthitam aishwaryam ayomayam kuryat iti. Otherwise, he may turn all the gold in our treasury into iron. That's the meaning. Dinat dvayanantaram te kapata panditaha maharaja samipam agatya bhuktavantaha. After 2 days, those cheating or the kapata is a type of cheating only. The scholars in the assembly who were cheaters, okay, Maharaja Samipam Agatya Bhuktavantaha. They came to king and told, Hey Maharaja, Asmabhihi Dinadvayam Yavat Bahavaha Granthaha Parishilitaha. O my Lord, by us for 2 days, so much of Grantha, the Shastra, the different text, Veda Purana, Shastra, like that, we examined. Taddine drishtaha khalu tasya nama Raka iti na apitu Rakarihi iti. On that day we saw somebody, his name is not Raka, but his name is Rakarihi, like that. Samudra mathana sandarbhe tasya nama Puraneshu shruyate. At the time of Samudra Manthana, means churning of that milk ocean, at the time of getting the nectar, during the Vishnu's Mohini Avatara, at that time, Tasya Nama Puraneshu Shruyate. His name is heard in the Purana. Treta Yuge Saha Asit iti Granthaha Suchayante. He was living in the Treta Yuga, like that. The different Purana text says, Saha Prabalaha Kutantra Nipunaha Mahakruri Rakshasaha. Saha, that Raka, Prabalaha Kutantra Nipunaha. He is very crooked, expert in crookedness. Mahakruri Rakshasaha. And he is very dangerous or very terrific, cruel, very cruel demon. Panditanam vachanat bhitaha raja vividhebhyaha deshebhyaha mantrikan anayitavan. Panditanam vachanat bhitaha raja, the king who got feared out of the words of that cheaters, vividhebhyaha deshebhyaha, from various countries, mantrikan anayitavan. He invited or brought the magicians, black magicians. धनागारं परितः दुर्गं परितः च विशेषतः रक्षणव्यवस्थाम् उपकल्पितवान्. Dhanagaram means the treasury. Paritaha, around that. Durgam Paritaha cha, and around the fort of that country. Visheshataha Rakshana Vyavastham Upakalpitavan. Specially he made a safeguard arrangement. Sarvatra Pujaha Karitaha. Everywhere pujas were done. Prajabhyaha Tayakani Dattani. And Tayaka means something which people in India, they tie in their hand or leg or in the waist. That is called some magic powered, some tube like, that is called Tayakaha. Prajabhyaha Tayakani Dattani. And for the citizens, these Tayakas were, it is just like during COVID, government distributed vaccine. Similarly, he is distributing Tayakani. Yaha Rakarim Marayitum Shaknoti Tasmai Apurvam Paritoshikam Diyate iti Varta Deshe Sarvatra Sadindima Ghosham Prasarita. Yaha, whomsoever Rakarim Marayitum Shaknoti is capable of killing that Rakari Rakshasaha. Tasmai, for him, Apurvam Paritoshikam, a gift which was never given to anybody before. Such type of Apurvam, Diyate, shall be given. Iti, like this, Varta, news, Deshe Sarvatra, everywhere in the country, sa Dindima Gosham Prasarita. It was announced by drum beating. Etasya anantara dine raja bhojana nantaram vishranti sukham anubhavan asit. Etasya anantara dine, after this day, the king having taken food, he was taking rest. Tavata tatra agataha pachakaha maharajam muktavan. Then by that time, the cook who came there told to the king, Prabho, O my lord, Bhavane madvishaye kruddha yadi na bhavet tarihi aham rakarehe ragashyam nivedayami iti. O my lord, Bhavan, you, madvishaye, in connection with me, kruddha yadi na bhavet, if you shall not get angry with me, tarihi, then aham sakarehe rahasyam nivedayami. Then I say the secret of that sakari. Rakari. Rakari Vishaye Bhavan Janati. Do you know anything about Rakari? Tadrishasya Bhayankarasya Rakshasasya Rahasyam Bhavan Khatam Jnatum Shaktavan. That type of very cruel Daman's secret, how you came to know? Iti Ascharyena Pachakam Prishtavan Raja. Like that, wonderingly, he asked the cook. Asmakam Pakashalayam Ramanathaha Nama Karmakaraha Asti. In our kitchen, in the name of Ramanathaha, some servant is there, or one worker is there. Tam matra anayami. I bring him here. Tataha bhavan sarvamapi jnasyati. And from him, everything. Tataha here means after that, from that, Bhavan sarvamapi jnasyati. You will know everything. Iti vuktva gataha pachakaha Ramanathena saha pratyagatavan. Having said this, the cook who went returned back with Ramanatha. Ramanathaha rajnaha purataha sthitva bhitya kampamanaha namaskara purvakam rajanam prarthitavan. The Ramanatha standing in front of the king, Bhitya Kampamanaha Namaskaraha Purvakam. Bhitya, out of fear, Kampamanaha, shaking, shivering, Namaskara Purvakam Rajanam Prarthitavan. In a worshipping way, he requested the king, He Mahaprabho, Kshantavyaha Aham iti. O my lord, I am to be pardoned. Tasya Ashayam Ajanan Raja Prishtavan. Without knowing his purpose. Ashayam means what is the reason behind asking this pardon? Like that, Ajanan, not knowing, Raja Prishtavan, king asked, Bhavane kimartham kshandavyaha maya. Why you are to be pardoned by me? Bhavata kaha aparadaha kritaha. By you what mistake or crime is done? Ramanatha bhitya eva uktavan. And Ramanatha in fearing tone only told, Ahameva saha Rakarihi iti. I am only that Rakari, like that. Tada Raja Kopena Ascharyena cha Prishtavan. Then the king angrily and wonderingly asked, Swarna Parashum Ayomayam Kritavan Saha Bhayankaraha Bhavaneva Bhavati Buddhi Bhrashtatu Nakhalu iti. Swarna Parashum Ayomayam Kritavan Saha Bhayankaraha Bhavaneva. That gold axe was turned into he who did the gold axe into iron axe, Saha Bhayankaraha, that terrific person, Bhavaneva, you only, Bhavataha Buddhihi Brashtatu Nakhalu, your Buddhihi means your intellect, Bhavataha Buddhihi, your intellect, Brashtatu Nakhalu, your intellect is not confused or Brashta here means a type of what to say, Brashta, Mati Brashtaha means a confused status of mind. Buddhi Brashtatu Nakhalu means don't you have brain, like that we say, don't you have consciousness, don't you have intelligence, like that. Tada Pachakaha Agre Agatya Maharajam Muktavan. Then the cook came forward and told to the king, Prabho, Maya Uchyamanam Sarvam Savadhanam Shrunotu. O my lord, please listen carefully, Savadhanam, or in a cool mind, whatever being told by me. Tada Bhavata Sarvam Supashtam Nyayate. Then by you everything will be known clearly. Taddine yeshaha Ramanataha Pakashalam Swachikritya Snanartham Prastitaha Asi. On that day, this Ramanatha, cleaning the kitchen, he went for taking bath. Aham tam ahuya vuktavan. I called him and told, Aye Ramanatha, Areo Ramanatha, Etani kashtani na shushkani. These woodlocks are not dry. Maharajartham pakahatu samaye siddha bhavet. And for the king, the food shall be made ready in time. Ataha bhavane udyanam gatva kanichana shushkani kasthani anayatu iti. So you go to garden and bring some dry wood, like that. Ramanathasya shariram angaradibihi kritabihi rekhabihi Krishnavarniyam drishyate sma. Ramanathasya shariram, the body of Ramanatha, angaradibihi kritabihi rekhabihi, because he is cooking in kitchen with the firewood, and from there the charcoal or the black powder, it was on his body making some strips like Krishnavarniyam drishyate sma, and he was looking in black color. Saha Tenaiva Rupena Parashum Ekam Svikritya Udyanam Gatavan. He, in that form only, without cleaning himself, he took a axe and went to the garden. Sarovara tire sthite vrikshe shushkaha shakhaha drishtva sahatam vriksham aruhya shakhachedanam kartum uddiktaha. Sarovara tire sthite vrikshe, seeing that tree which was near that lake, shushkaha shakhaha drishtva, having seen dry branches, sahatam vriksham aruhya, having climbed that tree, shakhachedanam kartum uddiktaha, he was about to cut that branches. Tavata mangalavadhyaihi saha bhavane tatra agatavan. By that time, along with that auspicious ceremonious way, you came with the musical instruments. Durateva bhavataha agamanam drishtva dandanat bhitaha yeshaha ramanataha sarovaram pravishtavan. Durateva bhavataha agamanam drishtva. Having seen your arrival from a long distance, dandanat bhitaha yeshaha. Fearing the punishment, this Ramanatha Sarovaram Pravishtavan. He entered the lake. Tarana Pravinaha Yeshaha Kamalapatranam Madhye Atmanam Niguhya Sthitavan. Tarana Pravinaha, and he who is expert in swimming, Yeshaha, this fellow Ramanatha, Kamalapatranam Madhye, in the midst of a lotus leaf, Atmanam Niguhya Sthitavan. Hiding himself, he stayed. Vrikachchedanam kurvataha bhavataha hastat tavata swarnaparashuhu sarovare patitaha. And from your hand, by that time, you were cutting that tree branches, vrikachchedanam kurvataha bhavataha hasta. From the hands of you who were cutting the tree, tavata, by that time, swarnaparashuhu sarovare patitaha. The gold axe fallen in the lake. Tarana Chaturaha Sarovaram Avatartum Siddhaha. And the experts, swimming experts, they were about to enter into the lake. Idanim Madiyam Rahasyam Prakatitam Bhavati iti Alochya Ramanataha Parashustham Mashyamsam Mukhe Lepayan Panktena Pankena Atmanam Samyak Vilipya Mama Abhikyanam Kopi Praptum Na Shakniyat iti Nishchitya Jalat Uttaya Ayomayam Parashum Tiram Prati Kshiptavan. It's a very big sentence. Idanim, now Madiyam Rahasyam Prakatitam Bhavati iti Alochya. Thinking that I am hiding in this lake, this secret will be discovered by those people if they enter into the lake, who are about to enter to search for that gold axe. Iti alochya. Thinking so, Ramanataha Parashustham Mashyamsam. And Ramanataha Parashustham Mashyamsam Mukhe Lepayan. Anointing the oily or that dark paste like which was sticking on that axe. Lepanam means ointment, just like putting it on skin. Like skin lotions we are putting. Same way. Pankena Atmanam Samyak Vilipya. And covering his body with mud. Panka means mud. Mama Bhikyanam Kopi Pratumna Shakniyat iti Nishchitya. And making sure that no one can identify me. Jalatu Uttaya, having got up from the water, Ayomayam Parashum Tiram Prati Kshiptavan. He threw that iron axe. Bhavan Yada Nama Prishtavan Tada Saha Atmanaha Parichayam Vaktum Bhitya Ashaknuvan Kraka iti Aspashtam Kimapi Uttuva Jale Majjanam Kritavan. Bhavan Yada Nama Prishtavan. When you asked name, Tada, then Saha Atmanaha Parichayam Vaktum Bhitya. And he, to introduce himself or to identify himself out of fear, Ashaknuvan, unable to identify him out of fear, Raka iti aspashtam kimapi uktuva. Raka, like that, something saying in a trembling voice. Jale majjanam kritavan. He sank in the water. Tarana chaturaha yeshaha anyat tiram prapya tataha swasthanam gatavan. Tarana chaturaha, the swimming expert, yeshaha, kaha, Ramanataha. Anyat tiram prapya, having reached the other side of the lake, tataha swasthanam gatav. From there he went to his place. Swarna parashu vishaye chintayantaha bhavantaha tasya gamanam na lakshitavantaha. You were not noticing the movement of Ramanatha because you were thinking of that gold axe. Yesha vastu sthitihi iti. This is what actually the whatever happened. Yetat sarvam shrutva uchaihi hasitva raja bhuktavan. Having heard all these things laughing loudly, the king told, Aho Rakarihi rakshasasya moolam idanim samyak jnatam. Oh, Now I came to know the moolam, means the root story of that Raka Rakshasa. Evam tarhi Swarnaparashuhu kenapi na nitaha. That means the gold axe is not taken by anybody. Saha idanimapi sarovare eva asti. And that gold axe is now also available in the lake. Adyaiva tasya anveshanam karaniyam. Today only its search is to be done. Anveshanasya avashyakata nasti. There is no need for searching that. Taddine ratrau Ramanatah gopyataya sarovaram pravishya swarnaparashum anitavan. Taddine ratrau. On that day night, Ramanatha, that servant in the kitchen, Ramanatha, gopyataya sarovaram pravishya, secretly, hidingly entering that lake, Swarna Parashum Anitavan. He brought that gold axe. Mama haste dattavancha. Iti vuktva pachakaha pakashalam gatva Swarna Parashum Aniya dattavan. And he gave it to my hand like that, saying, he went to kitchen and brought that gold axe. Raja swakanthe sthitam ratnaharam Ramanathaya dattavan. And the king gave that gem necklace which was in his neck to the Ramanatha. Tane kapata panditan kathoram danditavan chapi. And he severely punished those cheating scholars. It's a nice story. Many a time the belief, because of that we get cheated. And some of the beliefs, they were imposed on us, and we were not in a, rather we don't think well, study well, and understand clearly what is right, what is wrong, like that. It's a nice story. Happy that you are reading my stories. I will meet you in some other story. Take care. Bye-bye.